Your voice, your vote 2018. This time next week, we will be getting results from the midterm elections and telling you about the winning candidates and issues.
ABC 17's Alyssa Toomey joins us live from the newsroom tonight. Alyssa, a forum on several key ballot issues wrapped up tonight in Columbia.
Ashley and Joey, they discussed all of the statewide ballot issues at this forum, but there were a lot of questions, particularly about the 3 medical marijuana initiatives. Voters that I spoke to said that the forum really helped clear up a lot of things because they had someone who was able to break down all of the ballot initiatives. Now, I want to do that for you in a minute, but first, let me tell you about this guide to the ballot issues that we have created for you as well on our website. You can see every single one of the ballot issues, all of the language, and it breaks down really everything you're going to see on November 6th.
On November 6th, it's your voice, your vote. Turn to ABC 17 News for Mid-Missouri's 2018 election results.
You've trusted us to bring you truth alerts on candidates and the big issues. Now, see where voters stand.
We'll bring you up-to-the-minute results through 4 hours of team coverage on TV and ABC17news.com.
Including in-depth analysis at 7 with the all-new Your Voice, Your Vote 2018 live stream.
It's Your Voice, Your Vote 2018 with ABC 17 News.
Where the news comes first.
Know the issues before you vote with the ABC17news.com election voter guide. Just click on the Your Voice, Your Vote banner for in-depth coverage on ballot issues and candidates.
It's Your Voice, Your Vote 2018
with ABC 17 News.
All right, and another race that we are going to watch tonight is the state auditor race. Now, current auditor Nicole Galloway, a Democrat, is running against Sandra McDowell, a Republican. Now, Galloway was appointed to the position, of course, by Governor Jay Nixon after the death of Tom Schweik. McDowell has worked in the Attorney General's office and the Secretary of State's office. Now, before we get to our reporters, we do have that wall-to-wall coverage like we have been telling you about. We are also going to be talking about some of the state ballot initiatives. That's what you can expect on our live stream here as you are tuning in on ABC17news.com. I'm, of course, joined by political science professor Andrea Benjamin and Commissioner Fred Perry. We are going to be talking about all those issues. We have just a minute here or so before we got to get to our reporters in a moment. But again, the state ballot issues, the medical marijuana, something that a lot of people probably turned out for today, maybe some of your students as well, possibly. And we also have the fuel tax that we're going to be talking about, the minimum wage. I'm curious to see what you guys think is going to happen with that as well. The bingo initiative, not quite as controversial on the ballot. I think that one is probably going to slide by. But the medical marijuana, the one thing that we do know that is incredibly interesting about this is that it is 3 different initiatives on the ballot. So we have the Amendment 2, the Amendment 3, and Proposition C. So those 2 amendments, one thing that I noticed at a League of Women's voter conference that I had gone to where people could kind of ask questions is that not everybody knew how an amendment versus a proposition would make a difference there. So do you want to take a second and just kind of explain really quick what that means in terms of what could happen to our Constitution and state statute?
Well, my limited understanding indicates that with a proposition, the legislature can change it after the voters have decided one thing. The legislature can still go in and make a change. Having a constitutional amendment is a little more difficult to turn over. So that's a big difference, I think.
Right. Yeah. So I think that's absolutely spot on, and I think that sort of, at least to my mind, gave a different set of incentives about how to vote on it. Right, because if you support the proposition, it is very likely that the legislature will overturn it. So it doesn't seem like it's the best bet. So it made it seem like the amendments were a little bit safer if you supported medical marijuana.
I do want to point out really quickly before we continue that we also have this really awesome election map on our website. You can see all of the Senate election results in real time. If you go to our website, well, you are on it right now if you're watching this live stream, but if you click Your Voice, Your Vote, and you scroll down just a little bit, that's going to take you to that map. So we will bring that up. We will continue to show you that.
Tonight on ABC 17 News at 10, we are live with coverage from across the state of Missouri tonight.
Our news crews are working to gather the latest results from the races as ballots are turned in.
Your Voice, Your Vote 2018 on ABC 17 News at 10 on KMIZ starts now.
Your Voice, Your Vote 2018 midterm election coverage. Several races across the state coming down to the wire. Thanks for joining us. I'm Joey Parker.
And I'm Ashley Strohmeyer. Let's get right to the early results in the U.S. Senate races. That closely watched race all across the country. Incumbent Claire McCaskill, who is a Democrat running against State Attorney General and Republican Josh Hawley, 62% reporting. Hawley has a pretty clear and fair lead ahead of McCaskill right now. Our crews are stationed at watch parties across the state right now.
ABC 17's Joe McLean is in Springfield with State Attorney General Josh Hawley first. We're going to check in with ABC 17's Lucas Geisler, who is in St. Louis with Senator Claire McCaskill. And Lucas, the senator is hoping for her third term, but it is a nail-biter right now.
Which is the first female. Joey and Ashley, Senator McCaskill's seat is one the Democrats hope to hold. No longer does it seem likely that the party would take control of the U.S. Senate, but now they're just looking to see if the Republicans will get an even larger majority in that chamber. Now, Senator McCaskill's party has been pretty lightly attended given the space that we're in right now. I've been speaking with a couple of people that worked on her campaign saying that they were excited to see the results come in, as someone that they say, while many of them describe themselves as liberal Democrats, excited to work and see the success of someone that is a moderate, someone that has the bipartisan credentials that they say that they like. Stephen Weber, the head of the Missouri Democratic Party, also came out and talked about a little bit about the turnout, the large turnout that's projected across the state. Says it's not necessarily a good sign for the Democratic Party, but something that they said they needed in order to see success across the state, something he said they knew that needed to happen for them to see success. So now we wait to see the fate, though, of Senator McCaskill's seat as those votes continue to come in. Reporting live in St. Louis, Lucas Geisler, ABC 17 News.
And we continue our team coverage tonight with ABC 17's Joe McLean.
He joins us live from State Attorney General Josh Hawley's watch party, which is in Springfield. Joe, a victory by Hawley would be considered an upset for McCaskill.
Circuit clerk here in Greene County.
That's right. We just heard from Missouri Governor Mike Parson. Speakers are slowly coming up to the stage now, but Mike Parson just a couple of minutes ago spoke to this huge crowd, all of them obviously supporting Hawley. He said that when Hawley does come out on stage later tonight, he wholeheartedly believes that it will be Senator-elect Hawley coming out on the stage. We actually had a couple of minutes to talk to Governor Parson before he spoke there. He spoke about his confidence that the state attorney general will become the new senator. Take a listen.
It's still a little early, but we're optimistic about the way things are looking right now, but I think it's going to be a good night. I don't think there's any doubt. Josh, I know very well. I think Josh will be very professional about it if that is the case. We don't know that for sure yet, but if that's the case, I'm no doubt that Josh will be a professional about it.
And the numbers are still coming in here, and we're watching them in Springfield. This huge crowd is watching them, and we expect to learn that within the next couple of hours, and we'll report back when we do learn that. Reporting live in Springfield, Joe McLean, ABC 17 News.
We do have ABC 17 News teams all over Missouri providing more coverage throughout the night. You can, of course, find more election results by going to our website, abc17news.com, for the complete 2018 midterm elections.